You may remember Jane from a once popular series of books used to teach children how to read. Jane left that conventional life portrayed in those stories to become a capsuleer, but it left her with a chip on her shoulder. Far from conventional now, she has committed herself to following 4 cardinal rules that she calls her guiding stars. Her vision is to build a Stratios and fly it on a pilgrimage to the Eve Gate. These are the continuing adventures of Jane Honesty. When we left off last season, Jane had built her first destroyer, Agony the Algos, and had fitted Agony with a hodgepodge of what she had on hand in her hangar, a few modules and rigs that she was able to build with materials on hand, and a few new blueprints she'd bought for the occasion. The cost of the Algos blueprint, the additional blueprints for the modules, and a few new skill books has left Jane's wallet feeling thin. But now, with the destroyer, Jane is ready to go looking for larger bounties. It's time to hunt for clone soldiers. Heading out to give the new Algos a try.
Drive active.
It's a little bit active here at home today, so I'm thinking we'll go someplace quieter. Orbit. Send the mediums out. Down much faster. Okay, so again, we'll send out the medium drones. Set our orbit in a little bit closer here. We can actually help out a little with our guns. Again, much quicker work than with the frigate. So here's our first pair of cruisers. Again, we'll send out the medium drones first. Second. Pick up the loot while the drones are working on the other one. so here's a cruiser with a pair of frigates. So I'm gonna put the light drones out first. Send the drones after the frigates while I get started on the cruiser with the guns. So I'm thinking I'll pull the small drones back in and put the big ones out. But now by the time I get the big ones set on them, the guns have pretty much taken care of all the work. Ah, clone soldier. This is going to be interesting. We've come out for exactly these. Get the drones going here. I want to orbit pretty close. Big money here. Claw steel. Who are you? Security status 409. Core scanning. Okay, we're under the gun. Through the shields and into armor. $1 million bounty on this. Chewing through armor without too much trouble. This is what we were hoping to find. Look, shall we? And there we go. Plus, the clone soldier will have a tag that we can sell to NPCs. That tag's worth $1.5 million. Excellent. Alright, here's our first battleship with the Algos. Get everybody lined up here. Okay, we'll orbit the Baron. Put out the light drones to take care of the frigates first. Okay, everybody come back. Medium's out. Now go. Is enough to be under the guns. Fearless snake. And that is that. Kaboom! The first time we killed a battleship in the Valor, it took almost 45 minutes to do it. We've whittled that time down to 4 minutes. We've come a long way.
Warp drive active.
Soldier back there. That is just what we were looking for.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so in a 0.3 system, clone soldiers are worth $1.25 million in bounty. Even better. Drones out. Lock him up. Away we go. 1.5 million in bounties, about 2 million in the tag. So I think we got what we came for. Now that we've got some money in our pockets, it's time to go buy a few more things. Core Probe Launcher 1 Blueprint. 60,000 ISK. Core Scanner Probe, 5 million ISK. Small Tractor Beam 1 Blueprint, 90,000 ISK. Imicus, 2.725 million ISK. The first thing Jane wants to build is 2 of these tractor beams. We're going to start with the tractor beams because they take the most materials. We want 2 of them. So we've got to reprocess some stuff. We got the Noxium, everything else. The biggest hang-ups are going to be the Zydrine and the Megasite. So let's see what we've got to reprocess on hand here. First, we've got these things. If we start with that, that's going to give us 33K out of the 43K we need. And metal scraps, where'd they go? I know we've got metal scraps. We got lots of them. There we go. There. Now we have the requisite titanium. We have the requisite pyrite. We're not going to have quite enough Mexilon. And we'll have that. 102 of the Zydrine and 20 out of the 144 Megasite. Well, let's start with that. Okay. So now, all that's remaining is the Megasite and the Mexilon. So let's see what we've got that reprocesses into that. And at this point, I'm willing to sacrifice just about anything. How about this heavy thing? 125. Beautiful. And now that just leaves a little more Mexilon. And I think we're gonna need some more general stuff. So let's reprocess that. And we should have everything covered now. 2 small tractor beam 1s. Be ready in 25 minutes. Now we need a probe launcher. That would be this. Got plenty of stuff left over for that. We only need 1 of them. And then we need some core probes to go in that launcher. We want 16 of them, please. Ready in an hour. I'm Casparius. Welcome back to the 2nd season of The Adventures of Jane Honesty. While Season 1 was mostly about Jane getting bootstrapped from her first flight in Shade the Vellator to finally shipping up to Agony the Algos, Season 2 will be Jane's focusing in on acquiring the materials needed for building her Stratios. Thanks for your patience between seasons. I'm glad to be back. Of the 1,001 things you might have been doing, you chose to spend 20 minutes playing EVE Online with me, and I appreciate it. Thank you.